Open Source Prophetic Hunter. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel. I pre-plucked 3 cards so I could figure out what was going on. My first card was King of Swords. My next card was Magician. My next card was Eight of Cups. So maybe a King of Swords, someone that was very sneaky, strategic. Maybe this person withdraw from you. They abandoned you. They ghosted you. And then they move on. Because they tried to create this fake illusion with you. So they tried to keep you focused as to be stuck in your mind. So they could create this illusion to have you trapped. Let me see what else is going. They wanted you stuck in your mind, your thoughts. But in Hermit, you gained the clarity that you needed. Maybe through spiritual enlightenment, you received the messages about what this person was doing to you in the shadow. 9 of Cups. This person didn't want your wishes to come true. This would have been a satisfaction for them, for you not to be able to attract abundance, because this person didn't mean you no good at all. So Ace of Cups, this person didn't want to revive this relationship with you. Very deceptive. Maybe they want to come back with in a proposal, or they want to try to trap you with a baby. Look at this. It popped up. The fool. They thought you was a fool. So that's why they think that they could come back and go on this journey with you, because you unknowingly know what they're planning. So they think you're dumb. But they don't know that you tapped in. When they wasn't looking, you went all the way in. 9 of Wands. See, you had to set boundary with this person, because you realized what they was trying to do to you, or what they had going on, but you ain't no fool. You understand the assignment. You know exactly what they were trying to do to you. It's 2 of them fell. I don't know what they are. Let's see. 4 of Wands. All right. See, this person wants to come back in with you and celebrate with you. So maybe they want to reunite with you. So that's why they want to try to come back all lovey-dovey and nice. But you already ended that situation. You move forward because there was no fulfillment in that relationship. You learned your lesson and you move the hell on. No return. That's a cold case right there. Block. 3 of Wands. See, this person didn't want you to expand. They didn't want you to grow. They didn't want you to take this chance on yourself. They didn't want you to go on this voyage. So they teamed up to try to block you. So maybe they team up with other people. Let's see. Look, they didn't want you to have this balance, or they didn't want you to have this harmony, because they know that you would be able to start manifesting and things would be able to come in for you. So that's why they wanted to block you. See, they didn't want you in your strength, your power, and they didn't want you to be in this inner strength. But this is what kept you going, your power. Too much. Too much. You can't do nothing with 6, 8 cards. That don't tell us nothing. There we go. Double confirmation. You move on with the determination. You move forward and stood in your power. So this is what's helping you to balance out yourself. Your strength, your inner power, your inner resilience. 6 of Wands. See, this person was competing with you. Maybe this person had a secret competition with you. You had to defend yourself against them. The Hierophant. Maybe this person didn't like that you're a Hierophant. Maybe you have spiritual knowledge. So they wanted to join together forces with other people to block you, because they want to stop you from knowing more or tapping into the spiritual knowledge, so you would unlock something. See, 8 of Wands. So they tried to restrict you. They tried to isolate you. They tried to throw jabs, jeers at you, so you would isolate yourself and be away. So they think that that was going to stop you. But in isolation, you gain the spiritual knowledge you needed. Look at this. Sticking out. Sticking out. This person was the devil. This person was very tempting. This person was very greedy. This person was a lust. And this person is obsessed with you. Person is in a karmic energy, very toxic energy. This is popping out. 10 of Wands. See, this person wanted to stress you out and burden you out. This person didn't take responsibility, and they didn't grow, evolve. They didn't take responsibility for their own actions. Instead, they wanted to burden you. You put an ending to this situation, and you went through a period of rebirth. You went through a period of transformation, and you turn your back and move forward. You ended that situation. This is how you help to balance yourself out. All right, I was trying to get this one, but 2 fell, so maybe it need to came out. 5 of Pentacles. So maybe at one point you was going through a period of financial loss. You wasn't feeling so good in your body, and this is where they tried to get you at that point when you was down. Maybe this person was a King of Cups. Maybe this person brought you a romantic offer, a proposal, but it was not what it is. It was some imagination. Maybe it was an illusion. So this is what they brought into you, a King of Cups. So this person didn't support you, and they wasn't emotionally balanced. I'm using them two like that. 2 of Wands. So this person, they did what they did for you. They moved on and they ghosted you, and they was waiting for a result. So maybe they was waiting for you to chase them because they thought you was gonna chase, but you didn't. So you moved on and you moved away and balanced out yourself because you had integrity, and this is how you win. Integrity always wins. Nothing can ever beat good integrity. Star. See, you're someone in the spotlight. You're someone in your star power. Maybe you're creating. Maybe you're someone that's very creative, and maybe you have hope and faith. So maybe you're someone in a balanced energy and you're in the spotlight. All right, 2 fell out. See? 10 of Swords. This person put you in painful ending, and you change the situation by standing in your Queen of Cup energy. You're very strong, nurturing, healing energy. You was very nurturing and healing in that relationship. You was very supportive to them. You gave them your best foot, but in return they put you in a painful ending. But you had to balance out yourself, and you made it. You did the groundwork. You did the inner work. These cards are a little slippery, but I'm gonna try to do them until I can't do them no more. 10 of Cups. See, this is what you're receiving. Someone who's gonna love you, someone that's gonna support you, and you're gonna have a supportive relationship, and this gonna be a balanced relationship. Maybe this person gonna be a King of Pentacles. They're gonna be wise to you and solid. Page of Cups. So maybe this person wanna come back in and act like they wanna work with you, with a possibility they want to give you their fishy ass cup, their dirty cup, their nasty cup. 3 of Cups. Maybe this person was a secret rivalry. Maybe they was a friend, or maybe they was someone that you celebrate with a friendship or relationship. 5 of Swords. This person was very abusive. This person was very controversial. This person was aggressive, arrogant. Maybe this was someone you was in a relationship with. Ace of Wands. So maybe you're someone that moved on and you're working on something new, maybe a new project. Maybe you had the urge to inspire someone else, or you had the urge to create something. This was something that you was guided to do. 2 of Cups. So you're attracting unity, a bond, maybe in a partnership, or maybe a proposal, a relationship. Knight of Swords. So this person wants to come back in fast. They want to motivate you because they want to change your life. Ace of Swords. But you realize, through realization, you have the mental clarity, what you need to know, that this effort ain't shit. And you're bossing up. Whatever you're doing, you're attracting good luck and good fortune. So the wheel is turning in your favor because you did the right thing by moving away and balancing out yourself. 9 of Swords. This person is facing anxiety, because whatever they did to you or they sent towards you is being returned to them. So they're going through grief and nightmare. That inner turmoil is making them depressed because they know what they did to you. 7 of Pentacles. Whatever you are working on, you're working on it. You're patiently doing the job and you're waiting for the result. So maybe you're growing steadily, slowly, but steadily. So Hangman, maybe this person put you on pause. Maybe they self-sacrificed you by ghosting you and moving you away from you because they wanted you stuck. They wanted to keep you in the dark side. They didn't want you to be able to go over to the light side, so they kept you stuck. Ten of Pentacles. But you accomplished to move away, and whatever you're working on is bringing in accomplishment for you. Maybe you're receiving a legacy, an inheritance. Maybe whatever you're working on is bringing in them pentacles, and it's gonna attract a legacy for you in the future. Seven of Swords, deception. So this person was very deceptive. They stabbed you in the back. They betrayed you, maybe by ghosting you, having multiple partnership. They stole your energy, stole your finances, stole your resources. Maybe this person was a lover. Maybe you was in a commitment with this person for a while. You was very committed to that relationship. You was very solid. You gave it your all. You gave it unconditional love, equal give and take, but it was not reciprocated. So Knight of Pentacles. So this pushed you to be out there, patient and prevail and hardworking. You had ups and downs, you had struggles, but you kept going because you wanted the prize. You was working on the prize. So you kept working in that strong, bold energy. Six of Cups. This person is reminiscing. They're having memories of you from the past. They want to double back because they see how strong you are, and they want to come in and take your pentacles. Five of Cups. They're regretting the loss of you and your absence. They're feeling the loss of you because you're someone that's very strong, bold. You're just the it girl or the it guy. I mean, it is what it is. Page of Wands. So maybe someone wants to come in and work with you, someone that's very free-spirited. Maybe someone come up with a new idea and they see what you're doing. They might want to come in and work with you because they see that you could be a good team player. Queen of Swords. But you had to set communication with that situation or that relationship, whatever you call it. You had to have composure. You had to be bold, honest, and make clear communication about that situation by someone who broke your heart. Maybe this was someone that some people divorced. If you was in marriage. Knight of Wands. This person want to come in and be creative. They want to come in and force you. They want to come in and be free-spirited, and they want to come in and trap you. So they're planning something, how to come back in and trap you. They're taking their time to plan and strategize and coming forward to you. Five of Wands. This person always in disagreement with you. This person placed many challenges in your life, obstacles, they got readings on you. They did spell work on you. This person didn't balance out the relationship with you. This person thought you were always gonna be there. They thought that you was gonna be their fool, but you moved on. Four of Pentacles. This person was very greedy. This person is a materialistic person. This person is a money hungry person. This person want to block your long-term prosperity. They wanted to block it. If they can't get to block it, they want to come back in and take it. The Tower. You release that situation. You let it go. Now they're facing major upheaval in their life. Things are just falling apart for them. Eight of Wands. Things are moving fast for them in their life. They're not making any progress. Eight of Wands in reverse. Not making any progress. Things are just falling apart for them quick. Two of Pentacles. This person juggle you in a relationship. They thought they could balance you with multiple partners, but you moved the fuck away and stood in your power, and this pushed you in your intuition and pushed you into your awakening, and this is how you tap into your inner knowledge, and this is how you're mysteriously unlocking their secrets. They're mad, but they're gonna face judgment. You're receiving the clarity by receiving your inner calling, and your inner calling pushed you into your purpose. So this is how you receive the message, and these messages is causing a tower for them. They're facing judgment in their life. Nine of Pentacles. You're building by yourself. You're very self-sufficient. You're doing the work. You're doing the thing on your own, and this is attracting abundance for you in every shape or form. Six of Swords. You have to move away from them. Maybe you had to move on, relocate it, because this person was very toxic. This person was the devil. And the picture that I have on that is toxic. Look. Where did it go? Toxic. That's the first thing came over there to me. Six of Wands. You're receiving victory and recognition and reward. So whatever you're doing, do not give up. Keep going. Keep doing the damn thing, because you're out here. Maybe they had a Queen of Wands that was telling them things about you. That sneaky devil. They didn't like that you was very self-confident and you was very assured of yourself. They didn't like that you know who you are. So this triggered this person insecurity, because they was very insecure. So now they're spying on you because they're feeling awkward, because the truth is coming out. The truth is being revealed. Maybe this person was a King of Wands. This person didn't have no leadership qualities, or they wasn't powerful. This person was lacking. Three of Pentacles. They collaborated together with someone because they team up together because they wanted to block your skill. They didn't want you to be able to bring out this job, because you would be using your intuition and unlocking very mysterious mysteries. Ace of Pentacles. They didn't want you to go on this new venture because they knew that this new venture would bring you a promotion and it would be a form of stability for you. So they didn't want you to do that. Page of Pentacles. They didn't want you to reveal this race. They didn't want you to get this new job because, like I said, they didn't want you to have promotions. They didn't want you to receive this pentacle. Two of Swords. They wanted you stuck in the middle. That's why they didn't want to make a decision, because they didn't want you to move forward. They tried to trap you with multiple spell works. They tried to do love binding spell. SCX magic. They tried to send you death spell. They send you everything in the book. They threw everything at you. Four of Swords. You had to move away from them to protect your energy. You had to go through in your own sanctuary to rest in solitude so you could move the hell away from them. Four of Cups. This person contemplated because they know you know what they're doing, so they're feeling unfulfilled. So now they want to surprise you and maybe bring you a gift. Do not fall for this karmic, because they see that you're in your Empress energy. You're very abundant. Maybe after going through a period of rebirth, you start attracting a lot of things, so everything you touch is blooming for you. So you're the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're resourceful and you're balanced. You're manifesting everything. Seven of Cups. This person has commitment issues. This person has a lust demon on them, a lust spirit, so they're able to make a choice or unable to settle. Six of Pentacles. They're giving and sharing their body with all different kind of people all over the place. This person is a karmic. Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you're working on, maybe a skill, you're mastering it. You're using your mind, your hand, your wisdom, your power, whatever shape or form you're doing. This is going to bring in attainment for you. It's going to bring in collateral. It's going to bring in success. It's going to bring in abundance. It's going to help you to become very stable. And this will attract retirement for you. Emperor. So this is also, maybe you're going to meet an emperor. Maybe someone that's going to be an authoritative figure. Someone that's going to carry the same energy as you. And they're going to be very motivated and driven just like you. You guys are going to be in a very abundant energy. You reveal their secret that they was hiding because your intuition kicked in, and you're someone that trusts your intuition, and the unconscious brought you in whatever you didn't see in the unseen. So maybe you receive these messages through guidance. So guess what? The outcome for you is going to be happiness and success. So you're going to have a successful, amen, outcome, and you're going to have a happy, balanced life. Open source, like, subscribe.